had a sick family member or friend in the hospital at some time in their life. Many of these people have possibly seen someone so very sick and in pain that they wish everything could just be over. In times like this, these people could think of turning to an outlet called euthanasia or mercy killing. Euthanasia and mercy killings can be viewed as a way to help someone that is suffering, but there are also many reasons that these can be the wrong avenue. To better understand the reasons why euthanasia and mercy killings are wrong, it is important to look at the different types, the legal stances, and how different people feel. There are 9 different types of euthanasia and mercy killings as stated by the University of Missouri School of Medicine. These are active euthanasia, passive euthanasia, voluntary euthanasia, involuntary euthanasia, self-administered euthanasia, administered euthanasia, assisted death, mercy killing, and physician-assisted suicide. The 2 main types of these that people talk about are mercy killing and physician-assisted suicide. Mercy killing is when someone ends the life of a patient without their explicit consent to be able to ease their suffering. Physician-assisted suicide is when a physician offers a patient with the means, such as medicine, to be able to end their life. These types have many different names, yet they all act very similarly and can be tied into the 2 just spoke about, physician-assisted suicide and mercy killing. With all of these different types of euthanasia or mercy killing, there are also many different ways that they can be viewed in the law. All across the United States, there are only 9 places in the whole country where these are legal. These places, as stated by Cornell University, are Oregon, Washington, D.C., Washington State, Vermont, Colorado, Hawaii, Maine, California, and New Jersey. In other states, these actions are considered murder and are namely prosecuted as such. The views of the law are very important to the decisions that people make, and if something is considered illegal in 42 out of 51 places, it brings in the question of whether or not the action considered should be committed. While being prosecuted, however, courts are more lenient in these cases, though they still give the people that committed these crimes criminal charges. This can also come from the views of the people surrounding the issue. This issue can cover many different emotions and can lead to many people feeling differently about the situation. Though many people, when looking at the situation from the outside, could believe that it's definitely wrong, people in the situation could feel completely differently. Though when you're truly in this situation, you could think you're helping someone, in the eyes of the law and many of people across your state, nation, and world could view it as an act of criminalism and consider you the bad guy in all of these cases. Many people that argue for euthanasia believe that the act of killing the person in question is no different than letting them die naturally. People argue that if there is no recovery in sight, then letting them die reduces the need for future unnecessary treatment. Many of these people make the argument that there's no difference between letting them die naturally and killing them anyway. This argument is a good argument, but can be disputed with the fact that if you know someone is going to die, you can just let them die naturally, and that it's illegal. So, in conclusion, to some people, the acts of euthanasia and mercy killings can be justified. But by observing the different types of euthanasia and mercy killing, the legal stances on the topic, and how different people feel, you can come to the conclusion that it is easier, more ethical, and more legal to let someone just die on their own by natural causes.